Hello, everybody, and a pleasant good evening wherever you may be. I'm Levon Humphrey, and welcome to The Leadoff Man, sponsored by California Central Airlines. See the state on any date. Well, it's an exciting evening here at Sausalito Park in Monterey. It is the home opener for the Monterey Amberjacks as they host the Hollywood Stars for the first of a three-game set. And while it's early in the season still, we have two teams struggling to put things together and find consistency and hope to turn things around tonight. The Amberjacks come into tonight's game having lost 8 of the first 9 to start the year, including a heartbreaking 11-inning 5-4 walk-off loss to Bakersfield last night. The Amberjacks have struggled with all three phases of the game. They entered tonight with the second lowest batting average in the league at .238. They are also fifth in the league in ERA with a 6.36 ERA, but opponents are batting .318. They are 8th in fielding percentage out of a 12-team league at .944 and have committed 18 errors. But over the last 3 games, they are showing improvement. Their opponents tonight, the Hollywood Stars, come into this game having lost 9 of 10 and really struggling with the bat. With a league-low .211 batting average, they are barely putting up fuss offensively. They do have 5 home runs entering tonight compared to the Amberjacks 2. Pitching is also a problem for the Stars as well, having given up 102 runs, 85 of them earned, in only 73 innings for a team ERA of 10.48, second highest in the league ahead of only White Sands at 10.53. The Stars do have the 4th best fielding percentage, so they are doing well with the glove at .956, committing just 15 errors so far in the season. Well, we'll have the first pitch for you and the starting lineups in just a moment. But first off, our national anthem, brought to you by Dr. Nutt, the sure cure for thirst, Dr. Nutt. And now for the starting lineup for the Hollywood Stars, and it'll go like this. Leading off, batting first, and playing center field will be Stark. Batting second will be Scalisi. He will be the second baseman. The right fielder Davidson will be batting third. Wohler, the first baseman, will be batting fourth. Horn, the left fielder, will be batting fifth. Batting sixth, the third baseman Arnold. Batting sixth, the shortstop Bass. The catcher batting eighth, Montgomery. And the pitcher batting ninth is Grigio. And now for the defense for the Amberjacks. Starting off in left field will be Glover. Rocker will be the center fielder. Sanford in right. Around the horn, it will go Procish at third. Garrett, the shortstop. Lubbock, the second baseman, and Gale playing first. And the battery is Okazaki, and the pitcher on the mound making his first start of the year from Salinas, California, Pete Ruiz, number 44, will get the start as he gets set to face the Hollywood Stars.
Well, we're just about set to go here. The first pitch.
Now batting. Center fielder, Jordan Stark.
And Ruiz gets the sign to go. He delivers the pitch to Stark. That's in there for a strike. It's 0-1 to Stark. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Taken inside. Ball one. 1-1 count, top of the first. Cedar Park in Monterey. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's fouled straight back and out of play. And off someone's car. So Stark fouls that one away, and it's 1-2. 1-2 the count. Now Ruiz sets. Delivers the 1-2 pitch. That's high for ball 2. 2-2 the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pete Ruiz now sets. Into the windup. Delivers the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. First strikeout of the night for Ruiz.
Now batting second baseman, Christopher Scalisi.
Second baseman Christopher Scalisi now up. Here's the pitch to Scalisi, and that one's fouled straight back. And out of play. Missed the car this time. So 0-1 the count. Ruiz sets. Now delivers the 0-1 pitch. Taken for a strike, and that's strike 2. 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. Pete Ruiz from Salinas, California, making the start here at the home opener for the Amberjacks. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Check swing. He went around. That went to the backstop, and Nakazaka will throw to Green at first in time for the out. So that is a 2-3 put out and a strikeout. It's the second strikeout. 2 down now.
Right fielder, Caleb Davidson.
And that'll bring up the right fielder, Davidson. Here, 1 pitch. And it's in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1 now. Swung on and missed, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes for Ruiz. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3, got him looking. So 3 down.
In the middle of the first inning, we have no hits, no runs, no errors in that top.
Sanford sets in the box, lead things off for the Amberjacks. Here's Bishop Grigio. In there for a strike. Look low. Call the strike anyways. Sanford doesn't agree and steps out of the box. Here's 0-1. That is line in. first baseman of the evening.
Second baseman, number 5, Brian Lubeck.
And here's the pitch to Lubeck. That's low for the ball. Know the count. Grigio says go over to first in time, and Sanford gets back. So 1-0 is the count. Grigio says checks the runner and throws. And their first strike. And the count is 1-1. One ball, one strike to Lubeck. Here's the 1-1. That is line to second baseman. Second to 1. First for 2. A double play. And that's a 4-6-3 twin killing.
Batting third, left fielder, number 31, Donald Glover. 34. Here's the pitch to Glover. That's in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Glover swings and misses. Strike 2. So 2 down here in the top of the first. Here's the 0-2 to Glover. Taking high, ball 1. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Over to the side. No runs, a hit, no errors, and no one left on. For the
And a
Amberjacks,
1.
the bottom of the first, 1 hit, no runs, and no errors for the Stars.
No score. Well, Woolers set to lead things off here for the Stars in the top of the second. Here's a pitch from Ruiz. That's taken for a strike. And it's 0-1. Ruiz now sets to the belt, gets the sign, and delivers. Taken, strike 2. And Ruiz is firing a strike so far early tonight. He has 3 strikeouts so far. Working quickly, here's the 0-2. That's high for a ball.
First baseman, Jacob Wheeler, by the way.
Here's a 1-2. That's in the dirt. And it's now 2-2 to Wheeler. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just outside. Full count. Resets. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. That's the 4th strikeout for Ruiz tonight. 1 down.
Left fielder, Mr. Horn.
Fielder Horn in. And here's the first pitch from Ruiz. Taken high for a ball. is swung on and missed. Strike one. 1-1 to count. Ball 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That's chopped foul. And the count is now 1-2 to Horn. Here's the 2-2. Just missed. Excuse me, now it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Horn. Top of the second. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's a full count. So he's gone full to the first 2 batters of the second. No score here in Monterey. We're in the top of the second. He sets and delivers the 3-2. Ball 4. So the first walk of the day issued by Ruiz. And Horn will move over to first. That'll bring up Arnold, the
Batting 6th, number 14, Grant Arnold.
Grant Arnold, number 14. He's the third baseman. And here's the pitch. Taking low for a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 pitch. That one's line. Right back to Ruiz. He'll go to second, and he gets past the second baseman into center field. And everybody will reach. And that'll be an error on Ruiz.
Batting 7th, number 6, William Bass.
Got to bring up William Bass with 2 on and 1 out. I'm checking on Ruiz, so is Thompson. He says he's fine. Ruiz takes a couple steps off the mound to gather himself. Back on the mound, and he sets, checks the runner at second. The pitch. And that is right, the line drive to the shortstop. 2 down. That'll bring up Montgomery. Good time on the second baseman.
Number
He's got
34,
something in his
Marvin
eye.
Montgomery.
That'll bring up the catch from Montgomery. Ruiz checks the runner at second, delivers the pitch. In there for a strike. The fastball at the knees, and it's 0-1 to Montgomery. No score here in Monterey, top of the second. 2 down and 2 on. Ruiz with the pitch. In there, strike 2. Ruiz waiting on the lever. Now steps off. Time called. Steps back on the lever. Runner at second takes his lead. Ruiz checks on and delivers the pitch. Strike 3 call. And that's the end of the inning. So no runs.
1 error for the
2 left on and an error. We head to the bottom of the second. Nothing. Stars and Amberjacks. Gale, the first baseman for the Amberjacks, set to lead things off here. As Grigio sets, gets his sign and delivers the first pitch, high for a ball, and it's 1-0. We are here at Solacito Park in Monterey, California. Here's the 1-0 pitch, just high, 1-2, 2-0 to Gale. Over the 9-game road trip to start the season. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one's hit high into right field. Underneath it is Davidson, and he'll make the catch. So Tommy Garrett will come up with one down.
Shortstop number 12, Jordan Garrett.
Jordan Garrett, excuse me. So, one down, and they'll bring up Jordan Garrett. Here's the first pitch to Garrett. He swings and misses and takes a strike. Grigio sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's low and outside for a ball, and it's 1-1. On deck is the center fielder, Chuck Rocker. Here's the 1-1. That one's high and foul. And out of play. And into the seats. And a lucky kid grabs the ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please return all foul balls to the scorer's booth.
You guys can afford it?
Here's a 1-2. Taking high, ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Garrett. One down here in the bottom of the second, no score. Pitch, that is grounded to the second baseman, who will field on a short hop fire in time to first for the second out of the inning. So Scalisi picked that one up on a short hop.
Rocker.
Chuck Rocker will now come up with 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Grigio sets, here's the pitch, and he misses the foul but way, and it's 0-1. Tried to catch the Stars snapping with the drag butt, just chopped it foul. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, ball in the dirt, and it's 1-1 now. So, 1 ball, 1 strike to Rocker. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. No score between the Stars and the Amberjacks. Grigio sets, toes the rubber. Now delivers the pitch. That's high for a ball. It's 2-1 now. Grigio getting ready to deliver the 2-1 pitch. Here it is. And it's in there at the knees for a strike, and the count is 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Rocker. Here with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. That is chopped to the shortstop. He'll pick it up on 1 hop, fire it in time to first. And a very fine stop into the dugout. Rocker heads up to second. The throw to second is in time to get him. So that'll go down as an error and a put out. shortstop.
All kids
Bass.
Thunder that want to run with Jack in the middle of the third inning, head over to the concession stand right now.
So we head to the top of the third. No score here in Monterey.
And
Lead things off will be Grigio, Stark, and Scalisi.
Amberjacks are proud to offer kids camp.
Grigio set to lead things off here in the top of the third. He'll take a strike, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's high for a ball, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike two. Ruiz firing darts with a fastball. Ruiz steps on the rubber now, delivers the 1-2 pitch. That's high for a ball, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, leading off the top of the third here. No score between the Stars and Amberjacks. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That is lined foul down the left field side. Still 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ruiz sets. Now delivers the 2-2 pitch. In there for a strike, and that's 3. And that is the 6th strikeout for Ruiz on the evening. 1 down here in the top of the third. Well, that'll bring up Stark. He struck out swinging in the first.
Number 7, Jordan Stark.
So he's 0 for 1 on the evening. Here's the first pitch to the center fielder, Stark, and time is called. So Ruiz now sets, delivers the pitch to Stark. That's hit high and foul and out of play. And it missed the car. So far foul balls are 1 for 3 on vehicles. And it is 0-1 to Stark. Here's the 0-1. And that went over his head and high. Ball 1. 1-1 to count to Stark. Here's the 1-1 from Ruiz. That's in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Ruiz. Swung on and missed. That gets by. Stark heading down to first. He'll make it down there, and it'll be a strikeout with a passed ball on Okazaka. So Stark will reach first on the pass ball. That's 7 strikeouts now for Ruiz. And that'll bring up Scalisi, the second baseman. He struck out, put out Okazaka to, and that's a line drive foul out of play.
Number 1, Christopher Scalisi.
So the count is now 0-1 to Scalisi. Stark at first. Ruiz checks the runner. Gets a sign. Throws back to first. Stark is back in time. No score here in the top of the third. With 1 out and 1 on. Here's the pitch, the 0-1 pitch to Scalisi. In there for a strike, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Ruiz. Stark takes his lead off of first. Here's the pitch. Chop. That's a high hopper to the shortstop. He'll take it. Fire to first in time for the out. So Garrett guns down Scalisi. That's a 6-3 putout in the second out of the inning. Moving up to second on the play is Stark. And that'll bring up Davidson. He struck out
Number
looking
9, Caleb Davidson.
for the final out of the first. He's also 0 for 1. Chase runner at second. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. And it's 0-1 to Davidson. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner on at second is Stark. He reached on a pass ball after striking out. Now resets, checks Stark at second, delivers the 0-2 pitch. Just missed for a ball. One missed apparently low, and it's 1-2 now. Stark gets his lead. Here's the 1-2 pitch. In there, strike 3 called, and that'll be the end of the inning.
No hits, no runs, 1 error.
So no runs, 1 left on. We head to the bottom of the third. The Stars. Amberjacks nothing. Well, Kazaki set to lead things off. He batted 2 for 6 last night in his debut in the 11th inning loss to Bakersfield last night. So he's set to lead things off here in the bottom of the third inning. Grigio sets. Here's the first pitch to Kazaki, and that is line foul down the right field line and out of play. Looks like we got our second car of the evening. So 2 for 4 on the vehicles. Here's the 0-1. Taken for a strike, and that's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Okazaki. Here's the pitch from Grigio. Taken low for a ball, and it's 1-2. On deck is Prakash. Here's the 1-2 from Grigio, and that is fouled, and it will go out of play. So it's still 1-2 to Okazaki as he fought that one off. Grigio sets. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. That one's in the dirt. Okazaki will take off to first. And time. So that's a strikeout and a 2-3 put out. So the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up the third baseman, James Prakash. Prakash is from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Hey, where you go with that ball? Right here.
Ruiz is on deck.
Now batting third baseman, number 13, James Prakash.
And there's one down now in the bottom of the third. Here between the Stars and the Amberjacks. Still no score. Here's the first pitch to Prakash. Taken low for a ball, and it's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. And now meeting at the mound, as it looks like Grigio is stretching. could feel some tightness and maybe even injured. We'll have to wait to find out. And the meeting is over. Montgomery will head back behind the plate. Grigio still stretching on the mound. So 1 ball, no strike to Prakash. Grigio sets at the rubber. Now delivers the 1-0 pitch. That's low and in the dirt. Ball 2. Grigio sets. Delivers. That's chopped to third. He picked up on a short hop, fired across the diamond in time for the out. Is Arnold over the Wooler. And that is a 5-3 put out for the second out of the inning. And now to bring up Pete Ruiz from Salinas, California. He'll be getting into the box. The pitcher making his first start on the season.
Good and gentlemen, by the way, coming up, we're going to have a lucky fan try to hit Jack with the ball. Stay tuned.
Does Jack know about this?
Here's the first pitch to Ruiz, and that one is high for a ball, and it's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Ruiz.
Number 44, Pete Ruiz.
On deck is Keegan Sanford. He singled in the first inning. And that one is hit. And foul. So 1-1's the count. Now to Ruiz. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Here's the 2. That's high, and it's 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Taken low, and Grigio was walking off the mound. Thought he had strike 3, but instead it's a full count now to Ruiz. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Both Ruiz and Montgomery started walking off, figuring they had the strikeout. Here's the pitch. That's high. Ball 4. And Ruiz will reach first with the walk. First walk issued by Grigio. I now to bring up Keegan Sanford with 2 out now. Montgomery now talking to Grigio on the mound. Grigio still stretching, feeling some tightness.
Number 16, Keegan Sanford.
Sanford's 1 for 1. He singled in the first. There's 2 down now here in the bottom of the third between the Stars and Amberjacks. Still no score. Sausalito Park in Monterey, California. There's a conference on the mound. That was brought up. Sam McNeil, the Stars manager, now heads back to the Stars dugout. Set to go. Grigio must be experiencing some tightness. He is stretching quite a bit.
Take 2, Keegan Sanford.
So, Sanford now steps into the box, gets set for his second at-bat. He's 1 for 1. Ruiz at first, takes his lead. Here's the pitch. That's low for a ball, and it's 1-0 to Sanford. It's 355 down the left field line, 305 down the right, and 360 to center field here at Sausalito Park. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That is grounded to the shortstop. He'll pick it up on a short hop, fire to first in time for the out. That's a 6-3 put out, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, but 1 left on. We head through 3 full. Still no score between the Stars and Amberjacks.
Lucky fan
And now it's time for a look around the Pecos League with scores of the other Pecos League games. Alpine, Texas, the Cowboys lead the White Sands Pupfish 2-1. In Garden City, New Mexico, Santa Fe leads Garden City 4-0. In Tucson, the Saguaros lead the High Desert Yardbirds 4-1. In Bakersfield, the Train Robbers lead the Whiptail 6-3. And in Trinidad, the Trinidad Triggers lead the Roswell Invaders 2-1. So that's your scores from around the Pecos League. So far, let's get back to the action at Sausalito Park in Monterey.
Well, we get set for the top of the fourth here. Wooler will lead things off for the Stars. No score here in Monterey, as Ruiz is back on the mound.
Now batting, number 57, Jacob Wooler.
Wooler struck out in the second. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one. So no balls, one strike to Woolers. Top of the fourth. There's a meeting on the mound between Okazaki and Ruiz. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike two. So it's 0-2 now to Woolers. That's line foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Ruiz. High for a ball, and it's 1-2. Horn, the left fielder's on deck for the Stars. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just got a piece of it, chopped it foul, and still 1-2. He got the breaking ball down, and Woolers just got a piece of it. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Ruiz. Chop, foul down the first base side. Still fighting to stay alive. It's 1-2 now. Here in the top of the fourth, no score between the Amberjacks and the Stars. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just outside, and it's 2-2. So that's the sixth pitch of the at-bat so far for Woolers. Ruiz. As Ruiz now steps off the mound, wipes his brow, steps back onto the rubber, gets his sign, and delivers. And he just missed. And it's a full count now to Wooler. He was leading off the fourth. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, struck him out. And there's one down in the inning. That's 9 strikeouts now for Ruiz.
Mr. Horn.
Horn reached on a walk and went to second on an error in the second inning. He's yet to have an official at bat in this game.
I'm not going to take the chair. Someone's got hit with the ball.
Here's the pitch. That's high. And it's 1-0 now to Horn. 1 ball, no strikes here in the top of the fourth. One down, Ruiz sets the 1-1, and that one is fouled out the left side and out of play. And just missed the Action News 8 sign. So it's 1-1 now to Horn. One down here in the top of the fourth, no score. It's Sonacita Park in Monterey, California. Ruiz delivers a 1-1. That is line foul down the left field side. He was late on it. Late on the fastball, and it's now 1-2 to Horn. Here's the 1-2 now from Ruiz. He sets, delivers. Just misses, and the count is 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down now. Top of the fourth inning. Ruiz sets, delivers the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. And that's the second out of the inning. There's now 2 down. That's strikeout number 10 for Ruiz. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Arnold. He reached on an error, so he's 0 for 1. As he reached on an error in the second inning. And here's the first pitch from Ruiz. Swung on and missed. Got a piece of it, a foul tip. It's still 0-1 now to Arnold.
That's you right here.
Here's the 0-1 now. And that is low for a ball. And it is 1-1 now to Arnold. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out, nobody on. No score here in Monterey between the Stars and the Amberjacks. Here's the 1-1 now from Ruiz. Strike call, and it's 1-2. And he's 1 strike away from striking out the side for the second time in this game. And here's the 1-2 from Ruiz. Just got a piece of it foul. Does it go to the backstop? Still 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 out here in the top of the fourth. Ruiz asks for a new baseball. If Arnold should reach, Bass will be next. Defense straight away in the infield and outfield. Here's the 1-2. Got away from him, and that'll be a wild pitch, but a ball, and it's 2-2. As the fastball got away from him. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Arnold now. Here's the 2-2 from Ruiz. And that is grounded over to Lubick. He'll fire over to Gale in time for the out. And that is a 4-3 put out, and will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors.
No runs, no hits, no errors.
We head to the bottom of the fourth. The Stars nothing, Amberjacks nothing.
Baseman number 5, Ryan Lubick.
Lubick set to lead things off for the Amberjack here in the bottom of the fourth. Regia is still on the mound. He waits to get his sign. The box. He sets. Here's the pitch. That is a soft floating line drive to the second baseman. And there's quickly 1 down. So that'll bring up Danny Glover. He struck out swinging in the first. He's 0 for 1 today.
Left fielder number 34, Donald Glover.
Donald Glover. Glover, the lefty. Takes the pitch low, and it's 1-0. Grigio sets. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. No score here in Monterey between the Stars and the Amberjacks. Nobody on. Here's the 1-1. Taken low, ball 2-2, 1 now to Glover. Pretty much straightaway defense. Here's the 2-1. That is lined into left field. Going back is the left fielder. Going back. He can't make the catch. And Glover's heading around second. He will get in there with a 1-out stand-up double. That was right over Horn's head, and it's a 1-out double, and the Amberjacks have a runner in scoring position now for the first time. And now to bring up Tommy Gale. Gale lined out to the right fielder his first time in the 2nd inning. He's 0 for 1.
First baseman, Tommy Gale.
So Glover at second now as there's a meeting between Montgomery and Grigio. How they're going to go over pitching to Gale. Gale in California City pitched a complete game, striking out 12 and walking 2 for the first Amberjack win against the Whiptail, which was a 5-4 victory in California City. Here's the pitch to Gale. Taken low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Gale. Glover at second. Takes a bit of a lead. Here's the 1-0. Taken at the knees for a strike, and it's 1-1 to Gale. Gale in that complete game pitched 131 pitches, giving up 6 hits and 4 runs. Here's the 1-1. That is grounded to the first baseman. He'll get over to Grigio in time. Meantime, Glover moves over to third with 2 outs. So that's a 3-1 putout for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up Jordan Garrett, the shortstop, with Glover at third.
12, Jordan Garrett.
Garrett grounded out to the 2nd baseman in the 2nd inning. He's 0 for 1. So 2 down and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Amberjacks threatening to put the first run on the board of the game. Here's the pitch from Grigio, and that is foul. Just past Glover in the left field side, and it's 0-1 as Garrett was early on that one. He'll try to look to keep that one just a little bit inside more. Try to drive that one down the line. So 0-1 to Garrett, 2 down. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one's high for a ball, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 to Garrett now from Grigio. That is a ground ball to the 2nd baseman. He'll pick it up in time to retire Garrett. That's a 4-3 putout, and that will retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We head to the top of the 5th. Still no score between the Stars and the Amberjacks. Red Bass getting in the box to lead things off for the Stars. New pitcher for the Amberjacks is Steve Carr. He'll be coming in. So Ruiz's line is 4 innings pitched. 1 walk, 10 strikeouts, no hits, no runs. And he'll be giving the ball to Steve Carr, number 33. So Carr sets and delivers the first pitch to Bass, and that's low for a ball. And it's 1-0. Top of the 5th, Salt Cedar Park in Monterey. Between the Stars and the Amberjacks, no score. Here's a 1-0 pitch. That's in there at the knees for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Carr sets and delivers a 1-1 pitch. That's swung on and missed. Got him chasing one in the dirt. and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And he didn't chase that one. The count's 2-2. Carr sets, now delivers the 2-2 pitch. In there, strike 3 called, and that's the first strikeout for Carr. And that's the first out of the inning. Well, that'll bring up the catcher, Montgomery. He struck out for the final out of the second.
Number 34.
He's 0 for 1. We'll see if the Stars have a pinch hitter for their pitcher coming up. Nobody's yet in the on-deck circle. Carr steps off the mound. Here's the pitch now to Montgomery. That's chopped to the shortstop. He'll fire across the diamond in time. So Garrett to Gill. That's a 6-3 putout. And there's 2 away. And it looks like we might have a pinch hitter. Nope, Grigio's still in there.
Pitcher, Emilio.
Grigio's still in there. Here's the first pitch from Carr to Grigio, and he fakes the bunt and takes the ball. And it's 1-0 now. 2 down, top of the 5th, no score here in Monterey between the Stars and the Amberjacks. Here's the 1-0. That's high for a ball when it's 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Grigio. As he takes that one high, and it's 3-0. Well, should Grigio walk. Starks will be next. Here's the 3-0 pitch from Carr. That's ball 4. So Grigio will make it to first on the walk. So that's a 2-out walk now for Carr. And that'll bring up Jordan Stark. He's 0 for 2.
Number 7, Jordan Stark.
Struck out and reached on a pass ball. Dropped the 3rd strike. Carr sets. Grigio takes his lead from first. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Gets by Okazaka. Grigio heads to second. And he will make it there. So he moves up on the pass ball from Okazaka, so the Stars have a runner at second now with 2 away. It's 1-0 now to Stark. One ball, no strikes. Grigio at second. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for a strike, and it's 1-1 now. Carr sets, checks the runner, and now delivers the 1-1, and swing, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to start. Carr sets, here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits. 1 left on. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Still no score in Monterey. Stars and the Amberjacks. Rocker reached on an error, but was then thrown out trying to advance to second. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Pulls back the bunt, and it's a ball. So it's 1-0 now to Rocker. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That is foul down the first base side. The count is even at 1-1. Sun beginning to set. There's still a little bit of sunlight on the pitcher's mound, so the batters will be dealing with some shadows. The sun's still in center field, and in right there's some shadows. Here's the 1-1. That is low for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to Rocker. Okazaki will be next. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Rocker, and that is chopped right back to Grigio. He'll take it and fire to first in time for the out. So that's a 1-3 put out for the first out. And that'll bring up Utah Okazaki, who struck out and was thrown out by the catcher on the pass ball. So he's 0 for 1.
Utah Okazaki.
So one down here in the bottom of the fifth. No score between the Amberjacks and Stars. Here at the home opener of the Monterey Amberjacks at Sausalito Park. Here's the pitch. That's inside for a ball, and it's 1-1, or it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's low for a ball, and it's 2-0. Now Montgomery will head out to talk to Grigio. Brock is on deck, and if he should reach, Carr. One down here in the fifth for the Amberjacks. And a 2-0 count to Okazaki. Here's a 2-0 pitch. That's high and tight for a ball. 3-0. Fastball got a little high and tight and up. I don't think Okazaki liked that too much. He steps in. Here's a 3-0. Called strike at the knees, and the count is now 3-1 to Okazaki. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That one's high, ball 4. That's the second walk issued by Grigio today, as Okazaki will head to first on the walk. Excuse me. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Prakash.
Third baseman, number 13, James Prakash.
He's 0 for 1. He grounded out to the third baseman in the third inning. There's a meeting on the mound. Maybe even setting up the hidden ball trick. So the meeting on the mound moves along. Okazaki needs to be careful and pay attention first. James Prakash. Grigio has the ball. So here's the first pitch to Prakash. And that's a breaking ball in there for a strike. The count is 0-1. Okazaki at first. Prakash now. 0-1 count. One down. Here in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that's fouled, and the count is now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to James Prakash. He sets the 0-2 is taken outside for a ball, and it's 1-2 now. Okazaki looking for his signs. A little blinded by the light as the sun is still shining through to first base. The lights are on here. Here's the 1-2 as he gets back in time as a pickoff attempt on Okazaki, and he gets back to the bag. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Prakash. Steve Carr on deck. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So 2 down now, and that'll bring up Steve Carr. He's having his first at bat. He replaced Ruiz in the 4th inning, or in the 5th inning. And Carr now into the box, set to hit. Check on the runner. He's back to the bag. Trying to keep Okazaki close. 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. No score here in Monterey. Another check on the runner, and it almost got away from him. Steps off and checks back. Okazaki moves back. Okazaki jumping around. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, and it's 0-1 to Carr. No balls, 1 strike down to Carr. Okazaki at first. Grigio here pitching in the bottom of the 5th inning. No score between the Stars and the Amberjacks. Here's the pitch. And that's outside, and it's ball 1. 1-1 now to Carr. Here's the 1-1. Grigio sets and delivers. That's a fastball outside, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strikes to Carr now. 2 down. Okazaki at first for the Amberjacks. Should Carr reach, Sanford will be next. Here's the pitch. That is hit into center field for a base hit. Okazaki will move up to second, and Carr is on with a 2-out single. So the Amberjacks have 2 on with 2 out now. And that'll bring up Keegan Sanford. Sanford is 1 for 2. He hit a single in the 1st and grounded out to the shortstop in the 3rd. And the crowd is getting fired up here at Monterey as the Amberjacks now the umpires mentioned something to the Monterey dugout. Now the ump is checking the bat, and they're calling him out.
Doesn't matter.
And there seems to be some confusion here before Sanford even batted. One of the members of the dugout was called out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the Dizzy Bat Contest.
So that will retire the side confusingly.
We've got Maddox in the blue. And Kevin.
Lead things off here at the top of the 6th is Carr. Takes the ball. It's now 1-0 to Scalisi. Brandon Carr was called out for using an illegal bat to end the 5th, so only 1 hit in the 5th inning. That pitch is low for a ball, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now, excuse me. Blue has no strikes to Scalisi. Davidson on deck for the Stars. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That's in the dirt, ball 4. That's the second walk issued by Carr. The Scalisi will be on for the first time. He was 0 for 2.
After the Scalisi walk, now batting Caleb Davidson.
And that'll bring up Davidson. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And Scalisi now on at first. Top of the 6th here. No score in Monterey. Carr sets. Scalisi takes off. That is chopped and a swinging bunt. Carr will take it and fire to first, and it is dropped by Gale. And Scalisi will make it to second. And Davidson will reach. On an error. That's an E3, so first and second, and nobody out, and that'll bring up Wohler. Now he's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. 2 on, nobody out. Here in the top of the 6th for the Stars. Scalisi takes the lead. The Amberjacks are not holding Wohler at the bag at first. Here's the pitch. That's high for a ball, and it's 1-0 now. There's a high drive into left, and it will drop. Here's a throw home. It is in time. He's out at the plate. What a play by Chuck Rocker. As he throws out Scalisi at the base. And there's still no score, and Wheeler gets a single, and that's the first hit given up by an Amberjack pitcher. Still 2 on, but 1 down now. That's an 8-2 put out.
Now batting number 8, Ian Horn.
So 1 down here in the top of the 6th now. Runners at first and second for the Stars. Here's the pitch to Horn. And it's low for a ball. Here's the 1-0 pitch to the left fielder, Horn. He takes it outside for a ball, and it's 2-0.
Otherwise, it seems really ridiculous.
Here's the 2-0 pitch to Horn. Pick-off play, and it's not in time as Davidson gets back to second. So Davidson at second, Wohler at first, 1 down. Still no score. Here in the top of the 6th between the Stars and the Amberjacks. Chuck Rocker with a good play in center field to throw out Scalisi trying to score. And here's the pitch from Carr. That's a strike, and it's 2-1 to Horn. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 down. Carr now sets. Checks on Davidson at second. Delivers the 2-1 pitch. That is foul. Chopper. And it is 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Horn now. 1 down. Here in the top of the 6th. Carr sets. Davidson takes his lead. Garrett stands behind him. Double play depth. Gets back and he will step off the mound. Here's the 2-2. That is grounded to Gale at first. He'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. Meanwhile, the runners advance. Davidson to third and Ward to second. Horn is out with a 3 unassisted with a second out. And that'll bring up Arnold, who reached on an error in the second and is then grounded out to the second baseman in the fourth. He's 0 for 2. So 2 on, 2 out here in the top of the sixth. No score here in Monterey between the Stars and the Amberjacks. Carr sets, checks the runner at second, delivers the pitch. That is fouled away and out of play. Fouled straight back, and it's 0-1 now to Arnold. Carr trying to work out of a bit of a jam here with the walk and the single. Here's the 0-1. That's in the dirt, but kept in front of him by Okazaki, and it's 1-1. Okazaki did a good job of blocking that one, keeping it in front of him, keeping the runners at second and third. One ball, one strike to Arnold, the left-handed third baseman for the Stars. Carr sets, checks the runner at third, and delivers 1-1. That's high for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to Arnold. Two balls, one strike to Arnold. Carr sets. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Curveball down in the dirt, and it's 3-1 now. And he's one pitch away from loading up the bases. Should Arnold reach, Bass will be up next. That is grounded in the base hit, and that'll bring in a run, if not two. Here's the throw in time, and that is an RBI single for Arnold. And the Stars lead it 1-0. Davidson comes around to score. Woolward to third. So his runner's at the corner now with 2 out for Bass. Here's the pitch now. That's high for a ball to Bass, and it's 1-0. So 1-0 Stars now here in the 6th inning. Carr sets with runners at the corner and 2 down. Here's the 1-0 pitch. In that first strike, and it's 1-1. Here's a 1-1 in the dirt. Bounces away from Okazaki, and that'll bring in a run too, as both runners move up. Arnold will move to second, and the Rollers will score on the pass ball. As that bounced into the dirt and off the chest protector of Okazaki, and then down the first base line. So now it is 2-0 Stars here in the top of the 6th with 2 down, and a runner at second now. Here's a pitch, and it is now 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Montgomery on deck for the Stars. Carr having trouble with his control. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That is a ground ball over to the second baseman. He'll fire in time to first to retire the side. So, 2 runs.
In the top of the 6th, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 errors. Ladies and gentlemen, right now is last call for 50-50 tickets. Go find Jack right behind home plate.
2 runs, 2 hits, 1 left on. We head to the bottom of the 6th. The Stars lead the Amberjacks now 2-0. Sanford getting set now to lead off the 6th with the Amberjacks trailing 2-0 after Carr was called out for an illegal bat to end the 5th.
Now batting right fielder number 16, Keegan Sanford.
Sanford is 1 for 2. And he'll look to lead things off. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. High hop. He is out at first. That's a 6-3 put out and the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up Lubick. He's 0 for 2. He grounded into a double play in the first and popped out to the second baseman in the 4th.
Baseman number 5, Ryan Lubick.
And Lou Grishio is still out there for the Stars. This time with a 2-0 lead in the 6th inning. Amberjack fans wanting to will on the Amberjacks. There's a pitch. That's chopped to the third baseman. He'll pick it up and fire across. And that's 2 pitches and 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 6th. That's a 5-3 put out. So that'll bring up Donald Glover. The left fielder. See if he'll maybe take a pitch or two to let Grigio work this inning. Grigio did sit on the bench for a good chunk of time. There's a meeting on the mound now. As Montgomery comes back. Glover steps into the box.
Now batting left fielder number 34, Donald Glover.
Glover struck out and hit a 1-out double in the 4th. He's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Taken inside for a ball and it's 1-0 to Glover. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that is fouled back to the screen, and it's 1-1 now. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Glover. Grigio sits on the mound, 2 out, 2-0 Stars here in the bottom of the 6th here in Monterey. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's high for a ball, and it's 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike now to Glover. Tommy Gale to come up if Glover should reach. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that's fouled off the mask. And it's now 2-2. So he'll walk the ball out to him. The ump will walk the ball out to him. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. The Stars lead the Amberjacks here in Monterey 2-0. We're now completely under the lights here at Salcedo Park. Here's a 2-2. That is hit high in the left field. It is drifting. And it'll drop in there for a base hit. Well in the foul territory, and Glover's got a 2-out double. His second double of the night. And the Amberjacks have a runner in scoring position with 2 down, and that'll bring up Tommy Gale. He's 0 for 2. He flew out to the right fielder and grounded out to the first baseman in the 4th. So Gale will come out with second. He represents the tying run here in the bottom of the 6th.
First baseman, Tommy Gale.
A little short fly ball in the left field, dropped in between 3 Stars and allowed Glover to reach second. The wind is blowing out to right field right now. Here's the pitch to Gale, in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike to Gale. 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th, 2-0 Stars. Here's a 1-1 pitch. That's just chopped it foul. And the count is now 0-2 to Gale. Yeah, looking to get something he can drive. At least get one into the gap. Bring in Glover. And the fans are rocking and rolling right now. Here's the 0-2 pitch as Grigio sets. Taking a low, just missed it. And it's 1-2 now to Gale. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th. The Stars lead the Amberjacks 2-0. And the 1-2 is swung on and missed. He dropped the 3rd strike, but the throw in first in time. That's a strikeout swinging 2-3 put out.
At the end of the 6th, 1 hit, no runs.
1 hit, 1 left, no runs. We will head to the top of the 7th now. 2-0 Stars over the Amberjacks. Montgomery set to lead things off here for the Stars. They lead this ball game 2-0 heading into the top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. That's low for a ball, and it's 1-0. That's hit high. Third baseman's underneath it, and it'll be the shortstop who makes the catch as the ball drifted back. That'll be Garrett, and there's 1 down. That is a pop-up to the shortstop. And we're going to have a pinch hitter.
The Stars number 17, Evan Trishida.
As Trishida now will be pinch hitting. As that'll close the book on Grigio, who goes 6. That's taken for a strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, 2-0 Stars here in the top of the 7th. Here's the 0-1 from Carr. This is curveball low, and it is now 1-1. There you go, and they check the swing. First base umpire says no swing, so it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Carr. In there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. He struck him out swinging. That's the 2nd out. Now to bring up Jordan Stark, who's 0 for 3. He struck out 3 times, but he did reach in the 3rd on a pass ball.
Now batting number 7, Jordan Stark.
So 2 down here in the 7th. Stark shows bunt, now pulls back. Takes breaking ball high, and it's 1-0 to Stark. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's low ball 2. 2-0 now to Stark. So here's the 2-0 pitch. That one's low, and it's 3-0 now. 3 balls, no strikes to Stark. Scalisi up. Should Stark reach? That's in there for a strike, and the count is now 3-1. And there again, strike 2. Now the count is full to Stark. 3 balls, 2 strikes. As Carr battles back to get it full. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Outside ball 4. So Stark will reach first with the walk, and that'll bring up Scalisi. Scalisi reached on a walk in the 6th, was thrown out trying to score. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. So Stark at first, Gale holding him on the bag. He takes his lead. Carr sets. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike to Scalisi, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one's hit high and foul, and that'll go out of play. So the count now is 0-2 to Scalisi. Here's a pitch outside and the ball. The count now is 1-2. Top of the 7th, the Stars lead the Amberjacks 2-0 here in Sausalito Park in Monterey, California. Carr now checks a runner at first. Stark gets his lead. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, one left on.
Winner of the 50-50 raffle, one Mr. Sam Peterson.
We'll head to the 7th inning stretch with the Stars leading the Amberjacks 2-0. Well, Garrett set to lead things off now for the Amberjacks here in the bottom of the 7th. Garrett is 0 for 2. He did reach on an
For your Amberjacks, number 12, shortstop Jordan Garrett.
Garrett's 0 for 2. He grounded out to the second baseman twice. He'll be leading things off for the Amberjacks here in the bottom of the 7th. There's a new pitcher for the Hollywood Stars. To him in a minute. Here's the pitch. That's high on the fastball. And it's 1-0 to Garrett. So the Amberjacks looking to make something happen in this inning. Here's a 1-0. High with a fastball. 2-0 now to Garrett. Rocker on deck. Okazaki in the hole. Here's a 2-0. High ball through.
For the Stars, number 5, Tom Haas.
Tom Haas is now pitching for the Stars, number 5. Here's the pitch. He takes some off and gets the strike, and it's 3-1. Here's the 3-1, and that is lined into left field and a base hit. And that's a leadoff single for Garrett.
Now batting center fielder number 6,
That'll bring up Chuck Rocker. He reached on an error in the second and got thrown out trying to advance to second.
Chuck Rocker.
He's 0 for 2. But with Garrett at first, now Haas pitches. That's high for a ball. So it's 1-0 to Rocker now. There's a meeting from the third baseman to the pitcher Carr, to pitcher Haas. Crowd with an Amberjacks chant as the pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. So 1-1 strike to Rocker. Okazaki on deck. 2-0 Stars here in the bottom of the 7th. That one is hit high and it will be playable. And the catch is made by Montgomery, and that's a pop-up, foul pop-up. a one down here in the seventh.
Catcher number 1, Utah Okazaki.
Utah Okazaki will now be on there. He reached on a walk in the sixth and advanced to second, in the fifth and advanced to second. Struck out. So he's 0 for 1 with a walk. Here's the first pitch from Haas. That's taken for a ball. 1-0. Here's a 1-0. In there for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Here in the bottom of the seventh, it's 2-0 Stars. Check at the runner at first. He's back in time. The big Cartwright, Tom Haas, is the pitcher for the Stars. Here's a 1-1. And that's a balk. And Garrett will head to second and move up on the balk. So 1-1 now, still to Okazaki with Garrett at second now. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Garrett at second. Okazaki looking to drive him in. He's got a big hole in left field. He can do it. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled straight back. Heads up. And a lucky fan from Seaside made the catch. And he's got himself a souvenir. So still 1-2 now to Okazaki. Here's a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Okazaki running hard and good fire. Okazaki will hit the second. There will come in to score. And the Amberjacks are on the board. As Okazaki will reach on the air and move up to second. And Garrett will score.
This witness the first run by the Amberjacks at Solicitor Park.
Okazaki will be on second now with 1 out. And that's an error by the second baseman, so that'll be an E4. That allows Okazaki to move on. So 1 down, 1 run in, and that'll bring up James Prakash. Prakash is 0 for 2. He grounded out to the third baseman and struck out.
Now batting third baseman number 13, James Prakash.
So Okazaki in second now, 1 down. It's 2-1 Stars over the Amberjacks here in the bottom of the seventh. Here's the pitch, and that's in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1. In there, strike 2. Got the call at the belt. On deck is Carr. See if he changed bats. Here's the 0-2, and that's in the dirt, but it doesn't get by far enough. Good block by the catcher Montgomery, and Okazaki has to stay at second, and the count is now 1-2. So Montgomery did a good job of keeping that ball in front of him. There's 1-2 now to Prakash. Prakash has the pitch. That one gets by. Okazaki will head to third. It is 2-2, and now a ground ball anywhere on the right side will tie this ball game up. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Okazaki moves to third on the pass ball. The infield draws it in now. So if Prakash can get one into the shallow outfield, as he chops that one, then it will be foul down the third base line. So it's still 2-2, and they'll have to do it over again. Stars looking to cut off the run. Drawing the infield in. balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 2-1 Stars here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Time has been called. Time was called, so that pitch won't count. Brockers has a good-sized gap down the left field line. The infield drawing in. If he can hit anything hard and get it past him, he'll definitely bring in a run. Could even possibly get a double. That one hit him. And now there's runners at the corner with 1 out as Brockers will reach first with a hit by pitch. I don't think they want to get hit that many times. So we've got a meeting on the mound now. Steve Neal, the Stars manager, comes out, talk with Haas and the rest of the Stars. Coming up will be Steve Carr. He hit a single in the 5th, but was called out for the use of an illegal bat. He's 0 for 1. He took over for Pete Ruiz, who pitched 4 innings, walked 1, and struck out 10.
Steve Carr.
The line on Grigio for the Stars is 6 innings, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 3 hits, and no runs. That's in there for a strike to Carr. Third baseman even with the bag. See if they'll look for the squeeze. Here's the pitch from Haas. He checks that one down the first base line, heading to the plate, and it gets by him, and the runner scores. Okazaki ties it. And Brockers will move to third, and Carr will move to second on the fielder's choice. So we are tied here. Okazaki will score. And that'll bring up Keegan Sanford. Sanford's 0 for 2. He grounded out to the shortstop twice. And that's a fielder's choice.
Right fielder number 16, Keegan Sanford.
So we are tied up at 2 now. But the Amberjacks are still in business, and that one's hit foul as he was early on that one. So it's 0-1 to Sanford. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th, 2-2 between the Stars and the Amberjacks. The Amberjacks have runners at second and third. And Keegan Sanford into the box now. 0-1 count. Haas delivers the 0-1 pitch. Down his line to the left field and into the gap. It'll drop for a base hit. The center fielder comes in. 1 run in. Here comes the second run. And the Amberjacks lead it 4-2 on the RBI double by Keegan Sanford. And they're still in business with a 1-out double, and that'll bring up we may have a pinch hitter for Lubick. But the Amberjacks now lead it 4-2 here in the bottom of the 7th. It looks like we're going to have a new pitcher. They're going with a submariner for the Hollywood Stars. So it looks like it's going to be a new batter for Lubick and a new pitcher. As Haas comes in, pitches 1/3 of an inning. Gives up 1 hit, walks 1, no strikeouts. Gives up 4 runs.
Your attention,
None of
please.
them
Now
are-
pitching for the Stars. Number 2, A.J. Peterson.
A.J. Peterson now will be pitching for the Stars. And it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter for Lubick. As they go over the final warm-up pitches. We are here in the bottom of the 7th, Salcedo Field in Monterey, California. The Amberjacks lead the Stars 4-2.
Hitting for the Amberjacks. Number 7, Mark Demko.
Mark Demko will be the pinch hitter. As Lubick went 0 for 3, Demko getting his first at-bat. The runner at second, 1 out. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 0-1 to Demko. On deck, Glover. Runner at second, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. So quickly, Peterson comes in and throws 2 strikes, gets 2 swings and misses. Sanford at second, the 2 RBI double. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And that's the second out of the inning, as Demko will strike out swinging. And that'll bring up Donald Glover. Glover is 2 for 3 with 2 doubles so far, and he struck out in the first.
Left fielder number 34, Donald Glover.
Donald Glover takes the pitch low for a ball. And it's 1-0 now to Glover. On deck is Gale. Garrett in the hole led things off with a walk. And he checks on the runner. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's in there for a strike as he swings and misses. And the count is even at 1-1 now to Glover. Here's a 1-1. That is lined into right field, and that is a base hit. Incoming Sanford, he will score. And Glover has his 3rd hit of the ball game with a 2-out RBI single. It is now 5-2 Amberjacks over the Stars.
First baseman, number 10, Tommy Gale.
And Gale will represent the 9th batter to bat in this inning, as the Amberjacks have now scored 5. Glover at first. And here's the pitch from Peterson. And that is a base hit up the middle. Glover will go to second, Gale to first. And it's a 2-out single. Back-to-back singles now after this strikeout. And that'll bring up Jordan Garrett. He walked, came around to score to start off this inning. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. And the Amberjacks have now batted around.
Shortstop number 12, Jordan Garrett.
So 2 on, 2 outs, 5-2 Amberjacks here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch, that's a short number to third. He'll take it to the bag himself to retire the side. So that will see a hit out 5. So 4 hits, 2 left on. So it is 5 runs, 4 hits, 2 left on, and 2 errors. We head to the top of the 8th. The Amberjacks now lead the Stars 5-2. For the Stars. He is 0 for 3, but he did reach on an error and scored a run. Here's the first pitch, and that is hit high and deep into right field. That is way back, and it is gone. And Davidson hits a home run to lead off the 8th, and it is now 5-3 Amberjacks.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the first home run at Solicitor Park, given up by Caleb Davidson. Hit by Caleb Davidson.
So Davidson leads off the 8th with a home run on a 1-1 pitch. And it is now 5-3. Well, that'll bring up Wohler now. Wohler is 1 for 3. He reached on a single in the 6th and scored. And the pitch is high. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's hit high. It's popped up. Playable. Okazaka makes the catch. And here's one down. So that'll bring up Horn, the left fielder. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. He walked in the 2nd.
Pop out by Jacob Wohler brings up number 8, Ian Horn.
No, Ian Horn. So one down. Here's the first pitch to Horn now. And that one's popped up. It will go out of play and foul down the third base side. And the count is 0-1 to Horn. So the Stars are first pitch swinging here in the 8th. They gave up 5 in the bottom of the 7th. They get one back here. So far it's 5-3 with one out here in the top of the 8th inning between the Stars and Amberjacks. Here's the 0-1 from Carr. High, ball 1, 1-1 now to Horn. On deck is Arnold. Should Arnold reach? Bass behind him. Here's a 1-1, and that is grounded over to Gale at first. He will flip it over to Carr, and that is a 3-1 put out for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Arnold now. 2 down. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Bass. Or Arnold, excuse me, third baseman Arnold. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Well, the temperature's dropping, but the ball did fly out of here off the bat of Davidson as he led off this inning with a home run. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. 0-2 now to Arnold. Carr set. Here's the 0-2. He just got a piece of that, and that's foul. Heads up. It's off the merchandise table. Still 0-2 to Arnold. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Well, that'll retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit, no left.
1 run, no errors.
We will head to the bottom of the 8th. It is 5-3 Amberjacks. Well, we get set here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Rocker to lead things off for the Amberjacks. After the Amberjacks batted around in the bottom of the 7th, scoring 5 runs on 4 hits and leaving 2 on. And Caleb Davidson hit the home run in the top of the 8th to make it 5-3. Rocker will lead things off. Rocker is 0 for 3 so far tonight as he steps in against Peterson. He's into the box. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike to Rocker, and it's 0-1.
Strike taken by number 6, Chuck Rocker.
Barnum's out in front. He'll take it and fire to first. He gets up the first base line, but the player's backed up. And Rocker will reach. single. That'll bring up Utah Okazaki. Okazaki walked in the 5th. He reached on an error and come around to score in that 5-run 7th. He's 0 for 3. So Rocker at first, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning, the Amberjacks lead the Stars 5-3.
Catcher number 1, Utah Okazaki.
And now the crowd with a huge chant for Utah Okazaki. Peterson goes, but Rocker goes down to second in time, and it's a stolen base for Rocker. And that is his 9th stolen base on the year. He is 9-0 so far in the stolen base category. So Rocker moves up to second. And he pitches a ball to Okazaki. Now the discussion. On Peterson. Sets. Rocker takes his lead from second. And the move back to the bag by Rocker as he's back at second. So it's 1-0 to Okazaki. Rocker at second. Peterson now walks off the mound. Has a little bit of words for himself. Steps back onto the rubber. Here's the pitch. And that's a bunt down the third base side. They'll take it far to first in time. And Rocker does not move over as the bunt goes up the first base side. It's a 1-3 put out, and that's the first out of the inning for the Amberjacks. And that'll bring up Prakash. Prakash was hit by a pitch in the 7th. He was 0 for 2 with the strikeout, and he scored a run. Here's the pitch to Prakash. High popped up, foul out of play, coming, moving, and just about hit a moving vehicle. So the Cars are now 2 for 5. And the count is now 0-1 to Prakash. Rocker at second. Here's the no. Bluffs will move back to second. Close to a balk because he did move his leg up, but he apparently did not cross the rubber. So Rocker moves back to second. Here's the pitch. In the dirt for a ball. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball up the middle, caught by the shortstop. He'll fire to first in time, and that's the second out. So 6-3 put out. Rocker stays put at second, and there's 2 down, and that will bring up Steve Carr. Carr reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run, and was called out for an illegal bat in the 5th. So he is 0 for 2.
Number 33, Steve Carr.
There's the pitch. Rocker takes off, and he has third base stolen. So he moves up for the second steal. He's now 10-0 on the season in stolen bases. count is 1-0 now to Carr. Rocker at third. He reached from an infield single and stole second and then stole third. And there seems to be somebody's lights on in center field.
Attention, Carr, thank you.
And then lights are off and we'll get back to playing baseball. Here's a 1-0 pitch in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs to Steve Carr. Rocker at first. The Amberjacks lead this one 5-3 here in the bottom of the 8th. That one's hit high and it'll go back into the seats. Foul. And the count is 1-2 now to Carr. Bring a glove, get a ball. That fan didn't bring his glove. 1-2 to Carr. Peterson taking his time. Now he steps off the mound. Rocker at third. 2 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's the pitch from Peterson. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that will retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on.
No hits, no runs, 1 error.
We head to the top of the 9th. The Amberjacks lead this one 5-3, and they're 3 outs away from winning this one. So we're back, set to lead things off for the Stars here in the top of the 9th. Carr's still out there. Here's the pitch to Carr, and that is a chopper to third. He'll take it, running in time. He got him, 1 down in the 9th. A 5-3 put out, and that'll bring up Montgomery. That went Prockish to Gale, and that's a 5-3 put out, and there's 1 down in the 9th. Pitch is low for a ball, and it's
34, Marvin Montgomery.
And it's 1-0 to Montgomery. 1 ball, no strikes to Montgomery here in the top of the 9th inning. That's high for a ball, and it's 2-0 now to Montgomery. The Amberjacks lead the Stars 5-3 here in Sausalito Park in Monterey. Carr sets at the rubber. He now delivers the 2-0 pitch. And he loses the bat, and it's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. A little more pine tar on the gloves will help him out on that one. And it is 2-1 to Montgomery. Apparently deciding he doesn't like that bat anymore, he's going to grab a new one. It's 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 9th inning. It's 5-3 Amberjacks over the Stars. Two balls, 1 strike here to Montgomery. Carr sets. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that is chopped to third. Crockett has got it on a short hop. Fires across the diamond to Gale in time. And there are 2 down in the 9th. So the Amberjacks are not away from winning this ball game and improving their record to 2-8 on the season, dropping the Hollywood Stars to 1-10. We've got a pinch hitter for Peterson. takes the ball. And it's 1-0 now. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Carr. And that's inside for a ball, and it's 2-0 now. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 out. Top of the ninth. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike, and it's 2-1 now to Warden. Warden, the last hope for the Stars here to extend this game. Should he reach, Stark will be up next. Here's the pitch, that's popped up. Playable. Okazaki underneath it, he'll make the catch to retire the side, and the Amberjacks win this ball game 5-3. The win will go to Steve Carr. No runs, no hits, no errors, and that is your ball game. We'll be back with the totals and the Blue Valley Creamery player of the game, along with a setup of tomorrow night's game against the Stars.
So the totals here at Solacito Park in Monterey, California. The Amberjacks win this one 5-3. It's for the Hollywood Stars. It was 3 runs on 3 hits with 2 errors. A home run hit by Davidson in the 8th. For the Amberjacks, it was 5 runs, 8 hits on 2 errors. With the big hit by our Blue Valley Creamery player of the game, Keegan Sanford, who went 2 for 4 and scored a run and hit the big double to put the Amberjacks ahead 4-2 in the 7th. He's our Blue Valley Creamery player of the game. Well, we hope to see you tomorrow night for Game 2 of the series. The Amberjacks take on the Hollywood Stars here at Solacito Park in Monterey. The game time is 6:30. Our next broadcast will be June 10th when the California City Whiptail come into Monterey. We hope to see you there, and we hope you enjoy it. But for Amberjacks Baseball, I'm Ron Humphrey, and we will see you later.